In the previous video, we have discussed theorem number 1, that the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Now we prove the next theorem. If the bisectors of angle ABC and angle ACB of triangle ABC meet at O, there is a triangle ABC and bisector of angle ABC. Angle ABC means angle B, and bisector of angle ACB, they meet at O. Then prove that angle BOC means this angle is equals to 90 degree plus half angle A. So let this angle as 1 and this angle will also becomes 1. This angle suppose 2, so this angle will also be 2. So to prove any theorem, firstly we have to write the given condition, and then if there is any construction required, then we do the construction, otherwise we prove the theorem. So we have given, firstly write the given. So given triangle ABC in which bisectors of angle ABC and angle ACB meet at O. Given triangle ABC in which bisector of angle ABC and angle ACB meet at O, then to prove, what we have to prove? To prove angle BOC equals to 90 degree plus half angle B. Then there is no any construction, so directly we start by proof. And in triangle BOC, we can write by angle sum property. The sum of three angles is 180 degree. So angle 1 plus angle BOC plus angle 2 equals to 180 degree. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle BOC equals to 180 degree. Name it first number equation. Now from triangle ABC, also we know that the sum of three angles is 180 degree. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Angle A as it is, angle B can be written as, whole angle B can be written as angle 1 plus angle 1. Angle B can be written as angle 1 plus angle 1, and which is equals to twice of angle 1. So at the place of angle B we write twice of angle 1, and angle C is angle 2 plus angle 2, which is written as twice of angle 2 equals to 180 degree. Now angle A plus, we take 2 as common, so it becomes angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 degree. And we find the value of angle 1 plus angle 2. So twice angle 1 twice angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 degree minus angle B. Angle A will go on right side, it becomes negative, and angle 1 plus angle 2. This whole term will be divided by 2. So this is written as 180 by 2 minus angle A by 2. So we get the result, angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 by 2, 90 degree minus angle A by 2. Name it second number equation. Now put the value of angle 1 plus angle 2 in equation number first. So at the place of 1 plus 2, we can write 90 degree minus angle A by 2 and plus angle BOC equals to 180 degree. So we get angle BOC equals to 180 degree, and these two terms will go on right side. Their sign gets changed. So minus 90 and this will go on right side, becomes angle A by 2. So we get angle BOC equals to 180 minus 90, 90 degree, and plus angle A by 2. So this proves the theorem. Angle BOC equals to 90 degree plus half angle A. This we have to prove. Now the next theorem number 3. If two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, if two parallel lines are intersected by transversal, then prove that the bisectors of the the bisectors of the two pairs of interior angles. Bisectors of the two pairs of interior angles. Enclose a rectangle. We have to prove that if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then prove that the bisectors of the two pairs of interior angles encloses a rectangle. So firstly we draw the diagram. Let there are two parallel lines L and M which are intersected by a transversal L. Given two parallel lines L and M and is intersected by transversal L. So we write given L is parallel to M and N is transversal. This was given if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. So L and M, we suppose there are two parallel lines and these two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. Then the next part, then prove that the bisectors of the two pairs of interior angles, this angle and this angle, are called two pairs of interior angles. This and this also called two pairs of interior angles. So the bisectors of the pairs of interior angles. This is the bisector. These are the two bisectors. So we have to prove that the bisectors of the pairs of interior angles encloses a rectangle. Bisectors of the pairs of interior angles encloses a rectangle. So name it A, B, C and D. So we have to prove that A, B, C, D is a rectangle. So AB and CD, given L is parallel to M and N is transversal, AB and CD, AB and CD are the bisectors AB and CD are the bisectors of angle, name it this point, name this point E and F. AB and CD are the bisectors of we are taking this bisector AB and CD are the bisectors of interior angles. AB and CD are the bisectors of interior angle EAC and FC. AB and CD. AB and CD are the bisectors of interior angles. These are two interior angles, pair of interior angles, and AB and CD are the bisectors of interior angles. Then to prove ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. We have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. Now we know that angles on the same side of the transversal, the sum of the angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. Angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. So we can write that angle EAC plus angle FCA is 180 degree. So angle proof angle EAC plus angle FCA is equals to 180 degree. The reason is sum of the interior angles. Sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. The sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. Now divide both, multiply both sides by 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 angle EAC plus 1 by 2 angle FCA. 1 by 2 angle FCA equals to 1 by 2 into 180 degree. We have given that if two parallel lines are intersected by transversal, then prove that the bisectors of the two pairs of interior angles. Two pairs of interior angles means this angle and this angle are called two pairs of interior angles. And AB and CB are the bisectors of these two pairs of interior angles. AB given AB and CB are the bisectors of interior angles. AB is the bisector of interior angle EAC and CB is the bisector of interior angle FCA. So half angle EAC as it is plus half angle FCA equals to this divide by 2, so we get 90 degree. So half angle EAC plus half angle FCA equals to 90 degree. It means half angle EAC is written as angle BAC. Half angle EAC is written as angle BAC. So half angle EAC is written as angle BAC and plus half angle FCA. Half angle FCA is written as angle BCA. So angle BAC plus angle BCA, it comes to be 90 degree. BAC plus BCA comes to be 90 degree. Name it first number equation. Now from triangle ABC, from triangle ABC, ABC is a triangle ABC. We can write angle ABC plus angle BAC plus angle BCA. BCA means this angle and BAC means this angle is equals to 180 degree by angle sum property. Angle ABC plus angle ABC plus angle BAC plus angle BCA is 180 degree. Now angle ABC as it is plus we put the value of angle BAC plus BCA. So at the place of BAC plus BCA we can write 90 degree and which is equals to 180 degree. So we get angle ABC equals to 180 minus 90 degree and angle ABC equals to 90. And since in ABCD one angle is 90 degree, therefore it is a rectangle. Since one angle is 90 degree, so we can say that it is ABCD is a rectangle. Thus, ABCD is a rectangle. So the theorem was if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then prove that the bisectors of two pairs of interior angles encloses a rectangle. So we take two parallel lines L and M, and N is the transversal, and to prove that, and AB and CB is the bisectors of interior angles, pair of interior angles. AB is the bisector of angle EAC and CB is the bisector of angle FCA. Then to prove, we use the angle sum property. The sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. So angle EAC plus angle FCA equals to 180 degree divided multiplied by half. So we get half angle EAC plus half angle FCA equals to 90 degree and half angle EAC is written as angle BAC and half angle FCA is written as BCA. Then from triangle ABC, the sum of three angles is 180 degree, angle ABC plus angle BAC plus angle BCA equals to 180 degree, ABC as it is, and at the place of BAC plus BCA, from first we have substituted 90 degree. This 90 would go on right side, it becomes negative. So we get angle ABC is 90 degree. So in a quadrilateral, if one angle is 90 degree, therefore it is a rectangle. So we prove that ABCD is a rectangle. Now the next theorem. The next we discuss exterior angle theorem. Exterior angle theorem. The statement is, if a side of a triangle is produced, if a side of a triangle is produced, if a side of a triangle is produced, then exterior angle so formed, then exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. Sum of the interior opposite angles. If a side of a triangle is produced, if a side of a triangle is produced, so firstly we draw a triangle ABC, in which side BC is produced up to D. So given triangle ABC, in which side BC is produced to D, and name this angle 1, 2, angle 3 and angle 4. To prove the exterior angle so formed, x4 is the exterior angle, is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angle. Means we have to prove that angle 4 is equals to angle 1 plus angle 2, because angle 4 is the exterior angle in which side BC is produced, and angle ACD is the exterior angle. So to prove angle 4 is equals to angle 1 plus angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2 are interior opposite angles, opposite to the angle 4, exterior. So proof from angle sum property, we can write that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree, and name it first number equation, and in bracket the reason is by angle sum property. By angle sum property, the sum of three angles is 180 degree. Now angle 3 and angle 4 forms a linear pair. They are linear because these are two opposite rays, so they form a linear pair. So we can also write angle 3 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degrees, and the reason by linear pair. So from first and second, RHS of both the equations are equal, which is equals to 180 degree. So we can equate LHS, means angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equals to angle 3 plus angle 4. So angle 3 and angle 3 gets cancelled, and the result comes angle 4 equals to angle 1 plus angle 2. So this was the theorem that exterior angle, when the side of a triangle is produced, then exterior angle is equals to sum of interior opposite angles.